Hello everyone, Anthony here. I'm going to be giving you a presentation here on how to create a digital divide presentation using VoiceThread and Google Documents. So let's get started. First of all, you'll notice that there's a new link opened here called VoiceThread Course View. We'll be coming back to that in just a moment. Let me scroll down to the new block that has been opened. Okay, so you've already done the reading for the digital divide and inequality in week 4. And I've now opened the week 5 module, which is from September 22nd through the 28th. And what you're going to do is a presentation. Let me open it up for you. Okay, so the learning objectives are to identify and analyze issues of digital divide and inequality at your school or business, outline solutions for dealing with some of these issues, and apply new technology skills in creating a narrative presentation. So the key here is outlining solutions for dealing with some of these issues. So you're going to identify and offer solutions to the problems and issues at your school. One thing you can do is create some kind of a survey using Google Forms. It's not a requirement, but it's something that we recommend. The way you can do that is let me go to our Google community and go to Google Drive. From Google Drive, you can do create. Okay, and go to form. From the form, you can create a survey. You can choose many different things. You can change the theme. Oh, let me see what's going on there. Oh, gotta go back to edit questions here. Gotta give it a name first. Okay, once you give it a survey name, you can add questions to it. So for example, what do you something. You can add help text and help them understand what the question's about. You can change the question type from multiple choice to checkboxes, choose from a list, and so on. Add simple choices, add the terms, hit enter, it'll bring you the next option, and so on. You can also add a new question by adding an item. Okay, so now you have your first question here. Second question, you can also choose the type of question. So for example, a scale this time if you like. So a scale from 1 to 5, it's a simple Likert scale, for example. Okay, I'm going to say done. Okay, once you've done that, you can then also do things like change the theme. So you have the different, they've changed the format here recently. So you can choose the theme here on the right. Okay. Let's do cats. Everyone likes cats, right? Okay, and you can then share the link by pressing send form. You can copy the link to send to people. You can also embed it, send it directly to email from here if you want. Okay, and then you can send out that link. What you can also do is view the responses. This is a new link, so they've changed the format recently here, but it opens up the window. And what it does is it says actually a timestamp in your Google Documents. And you can go to Google Drive and you can find that by going to My Drive. Let's see where it's going to show up here somewhere. You can look for it in Google Drive in the list, and you'll see 2 different documents for that. In order to save time, I'm going to leave the burden up to you to go ahead and find that. Okay, so you'll find your test survey in your Google Drive and also your test survey and your responses. The responses listed in your drive. Okay. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and just show you real quick where it is. So you can go to recent in your drive list, and there's your survey that you created, and there's the survey responses. Okay, so when people respond to it, you'll find their responses here in this list. Okay, so each person that responds will be a row, and each of the columns represents one of the questions that you've created. Okay, so you can create a survey that way. It's a really great tool in Google. Fantastic tool for creating surveys and for collecting data. Okay, so stepping back to our presentation now. So once you've created some survey, once you've created a survey and collected some feedback, done some observations at your school, maybe some simple interviews, and also based on your own experiences, you're going to be looking at the issues of the digital divide in your school. So that's the whole point of this section. Once you get that data and information, what I want you to do then is to create a Google Documents to brainstorm and create an information slide. So you're going to create a slideshow then in Google Slides. So the way you do that is, let's once again go back to Google Documents. Have to reopen it. Go to Drive, Create, and you'll create a presentation. Okay, you can again give your presentation a theme. Okay, so we'll just go ahead with color strip for now, just for the example. Okay, once you have your theme, you can give it a name up here. Press OK, give it a title, and so on. You can, just like PowerPoint, you can insert a new slide. Where do we do that? Let's see, File. I always forget this. Oh, there it is. Slide, new slide. Sorry. Just like PowerPoint, though, you can add new slides. You can duplicate a slide, delete a slide, and many other things. So go ahead and play around with different tools. You can change the layout here, like you would in PowerPoint. Okay, so they're constantly adding new features and functions, moving things around a little bit, but generally the theme and the format stays the same. So once you're done with that, you can go to Share, choose to share it with whoever you like, and so on. What I want you to do though is, once you complete creating your presentation, you're then going to download that as a Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so we'll go ahead and download it. We'll open it up with PowerPoint just to see what it looks like. Okay, you can see PowerPoint is now opening it. Okay, and there it is in PowerPoint. We're going to then save it to our desktop. Okay, we'll enable the saving. So let's see, we'll save it as. Okay, I'm just going to put it on my desktop. Test presentation. Yes. Okay, let me close it out. And the next thing we're going to do then is, once you've downloaded your presentation, you're then going to upload it to our VoiceThread. So let's go back to our main page for our course. Okay, we'll go to the VoiceThread course view. Okay, and this VoiceThread is a program that allows you to narrate PowerPoint slides and also have other people provide feedback. So let's see here, all my voice threads. Okay, you can see here some other previous threads I had. Okay, course view, this is what you guys see, so this is from my perspective. But the key here is to go down to My Voice. You're going to press My Voice. It'll open up a new window, which is VoiceThread, and you automatically have an account created for you in this course. So once you've done that, you can then look at all the voice threads in your account, all the voices that are owned by you. You can also see the course that you're in, this course here, 5014204, that's our course. I'm sorry, 4202, this course recently that we're in. Okay, Scott already uploaded a voice thread earlier in the semester. What you can then do is go to Create. Okay, you can upload your voice thread that we just created, your presentation that you just created, the PowerPoint one. So let me go to my desktop, see if I can find it. There it is, test presentation. Okay, we'll upload it to VoiceThread. Okay, and once you've waited a few seconds, it should then open up and you'll see your slides here. Okay, once you do that, you can then start commenting on them, or you can do it later. So I'm going to do it a little bit later. What I'm going to do is add a title and link. Give it a title. Divide test presentation. Save it. Okay, we can also give this one a title. Page 2. Save. Okay, we can also give the presentation itself a title. Digital divide and Okay, give it a description. I'm just going to do this for now. Save some time. Save it. Okay, you can see our divide presentation has a name. We can also share it. Okay, we're going to share it with our group. Okay, at Tech 501-4202. We're going to make it visible to them. We're also going to make it so that they can each comment on it. Okay, and you can see a few people have already, everyone's already listed in our, a few people are already listed in our VoiceThread. A few people who checked it out at the very beginning of the semester when I had it opened. I then closed it. Once you enter, your name will then, once you view it the first time, your name will also join this list, and everyone in our class will be able to view it and make comments. If you want to allow them to edit it, which we're not doing in this for this assignment, you will also click this pencil icon, which then makes it a collaborative assignment. So you can each add to that presentation as well. Okay, once you've done that, then you can go ahead and go back to my our course. Okay, and if you then go to recent activity, you'll see that this has now been created and added to the course for everyone to see. So that's just the sample VoiceThread digital divide and inequality that I've created. Okay, so I would like you to do the same thing. Okay, so let me go back and show you how you can also narrate it, because that's something that's required for the assignment. So let's go back to My Voice. Okay, if we go to My Voice, we can go Owned by Me. And you can see the new one that I created here. Okay, I'm going to go to it. And I'm going to add comments to each page of my presentation. So the way I can do that is press the comment button. We can do a recording, or we can do a text-based commenting, or we can also make video. I'm not going to do a webcam because it makes it harder for some people who have slow connections to view. So I'm just going to do a regular recording. Okay, and you'll wait, and you'll probably be asked to allow that. And we can start talking. Hey, I really like this presentation. Great presentation. And we can start talking. Hey, I really like this presentation. And save it. Okay, then you go to your next slide, page 2. Oh, page 2. Again, you can make a recording there. Okay, so at this point, I would like to say blah, blah, blah. Stop recording. Okay, listen to it. Okay, so do you like it? Save it. Okay, and that's how you can then make comments on your own presentation. Other people would also use the same comment button to also make comments, and you can see my head appears here. Other people who make comments on your presentation would then also have a separate head appearing here. If someone adds type or text to yours, for example, this is a comment. If they save it, it appears then as a second head. But because that's from me, this appears once.
And we can start talking. Hey, I really like this presentation. Great
presentation.
presentation.
Text will appear down here at this point. See?
Okay, so at this point,
my text will appear. This is a comment. Okay, so that's how you embed a presentation into VoiceThread, and that's how you also add comments to it. Okay, so let me go back to our course view again. Okay, so let's review one more time the assignment and the steps that you have to take to complete this assignment. Okay, so you're going to use Google Docs to brainstorm, make an outline, create a survey if you'd like, and then from there you're going to, once you gather your data, your ideas, and your structure for your presentation, use Google Slides to create your presentation, create an introduction slide with a title and what you'll be talking about, and then include some background information on digital divide and digital inequality and how you define them. When you're doing that, you may want to start from a global scale down to the US, your state, your school district, your school, and so on. You can take another approach. You can start with just the US or just your state, but it is good to do a narrowing perspective, I think. Also, you can identify at least 3 issues of the digital divide and or digital inequality that you feel are impacting your school or business. And the key is really not only to describe them, but also to provide some realistic solutions to the problems. And I really want you to put a lot of focus here. If you're saying that you need more funding, then even find examples of specific funding that you can provide to help to solve that gap. Include a final discussion about the importance of addressing the issues, how it relates to ACT Code of Ethics, for example, as well. So then once you do that, you should add speaker notes to your slides. Let me show you how to do that real fast. I forgot to show you that. So when you're in your Google Slides, just like in PowerPoint, you can add notes down here. So I would like you to type out a script that you're going to have for your presentation that you can then later read while you're doing your VoiceThread. Now, when you're doing your VoiceThread, you wouldn't be able to see the notes. They don't upload to VoiceThread. But what you can do is have your screen, side by side. For example, have presentation on one side of your screen and have the VoiceThread on the other side, and you can read your notes at that point. Okay, so add your speaking notes there, and then download your Google Slides as I've already shown you how to do. Navigate to the digital divide presentation and include the link and create a new VoiceThread. Upload your Google Slides VoiceThread to the VoiceThread. Upload your Google Slides presentation to the VoiceThread and use your speaker notes. And when you are satisfied with your presentation, you can then submit it as a digital divide presentation. Also create a new post on your learning log with digital divide and inequality and embed your VoiceThread and also link to it. Definitely link to it, and please try to embed it as well. You should include a brief reflection on the activity and what you've done, and also you should also view other classmates' VoiceThreads. Please use Google+. Post a link to your VoiceThread, to your learning log and your VoiceThread in Google+, and also don't forget to also post a link, permalink to our Moodle course. Okay, everyone, so that's what we have to do for this assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. I know it's a lot of steps, but really it's not that hard once you figure it out. Thank you.